So before we get started, Bray,
Yeah.
how do you know I changed my YouTube channel name? Does anybody tell you? Or
Me and others sometimes look at your account and we see
Because
your
it's
change named.
because it's publicly accessible.
Yeah.
I mean, I understand that, but y'all said that y'all didn't want nothing to do with me.
That doesn't change the fact that you changing your name
All
is
right,
publicly
listen,
accessible
Johnny. The
information.
reason I made my video on you is because you doxed Dwink. Okay, I wasn't going to make a video on you after you lied to us about the I forgot what it was. Yeah, the SamiVaporStudios incident. I wasn't gonna make a video on you because I cared less until what happened the next day. That's why I made my video on you.
Okay.
I have a question for Johnny.
What is your question?
Why do you keep going around saying that you didn't dox me? Because you definitely did dox me.
You're still lying.
Because I don't want people harassing me for something I did.
Well, like people are gonna harass you even more if you lie about it. Because like everybody knows, like it's pretty much common knowledge now that you're a doxer. So like I don't really see the point in like lying about it because like honestly, like you're only making yourself look worse. So I would suggest that you cease from doing that.
And like Johnny, there's already videos on you that proves everything. Even if you know it's true, that doesn't mean you have to go out of your way to lie. It's like fighting fire with fire. You're going to lose every time.
Fuel.
Okay.
And also, Johnny, why did you say that I doxed Sammy?
The who?
Why did you say that I doxed Sammy?
Well, it begins with Sammy falsely striking your videos, and you see his public name because when you file a copyright complaint, you have to put your name, all that stuff. Right. Was it you? Was it someone else that doxed Sammy? That knows his full name?
It was not me. I've never sent his full name to anybody. The only people who have access to his full name are people who he gave false copyright strikes towards. So I know that he's done it to me. He's done it to Gabe. He's done it to WutEpGuiz like 3 times, I think. He's also done it to like one of his old friends named Remu. I don't even think he's online anymore. But to my knowledge, like he has like everybody who he sent false copyright strikes towards, they are all in possession.
Did he do it to you?
Did he what?
Did he falsely strike you?
He tried to. Remember when I made my videos about him, he basically tried falsely copyright striking me because I had his YouTube mascot in my thumbnail, and he tried to strike it down for that. But YouTube denied his copyright claim because it fell under fair use and it wasn't in violation of any fair use laws. So Sammy was basically trying, like it wasn't even like a copyright issue. The reason why he filed a copyright strike is because that's usually the best way to take a video down. So that's why he falsely copyright striked myself and others, and that's how I was able to obtain his full name, which I have not. I've not spread it to anybody, and I don't have any reason to because it's a pretty common name. So I wouldn't gain anything out of it if I were to leak it to anybody. So no, I don't appreciate you going around claiming that I've doxed somebody. And I also think it's pretty ironic because you and Sammy both doxed me.
And now you're claiming that you didn't.
Yeah, exactly. You're claiming that you didn't when there's evidence of you doing it. Like there's evidence of you. Like you literally said in a call, and like we can hear your voice saying that you showed Sammy my face and you posted it in my server before it became public. So yes, Johnny, like you did dox me. You have admitted to it on record. So there's no point in lying about it any further. So I would suggest that you don't do that from now on.
Okay. Now I do have a question. Why and how come when you said that you weren't going to mention my name anymore, you were going to move on from me, but yet you, Jack, and maybe mainly you and Jack tweet about me, not directly at me, but something relating to me. Like for example, the day after you said something about about the grilled cheese, because of that incident back in January, all that stuff. So that made me think.
Have you been stalking my Twitter?
Huh?
Have you been stalking my Twitter?
No, not really.
Then how did you know about
Really?
that?
Well,
What do you mean? What do you mean you don't know?
You don't know.
You
But
clearly found out about it somehow. So either you're stalking my Twitter or somebody's sending you it. I would assume that either you or Sammy are taking screenshots and sending it to each other, because like that is something that you have done in the past. So
and it
that
seems
like,
that's something that you're currently doing.
and even then, like I don't. It's not like I don't even have a problem with it. So if you have been doing it, like just you might as well just like tell me now.
okay.
So have you been stalking my Twitter?
Yes or no?
I made a alternative Twitter to see whether or not y'all were saying stuff about me.
Okay. All right. Then, like I said, I don't think it's a big deal. Like if you want to, like that's perfectly fine.
I've done the same in the past, anyways. But
yeah, it's like Johnny.
I didn't do it at 20.
I don't have anything to hide. So like it doesn't matter to me. So if you want to do that, then I don't really care. All right. Moving on to the next point. Who wants to go next?
Yeah. I want to talk about, you were claiming that WutEpGuiz was impersonating someone. Johnny?
Mm-hmm.
Can you,
Oh wait.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
Yeah. Can you give us a better detail on that?
And give us proof too. But first tell your story and then give us the proof.
Yeah, you can put it in the general.
Yeah.
The story. Wait, hold up. The story of what?
WutEpGuiz
said-
impersonating. You said WutEpGuiz is a person
Oh, yeah.
impersonating someone.
Yep. I have like a whole, not necessarily like a dialogue, but I have evidence of him admitting that one of the accounts that gamer messaged was indeed Weg. By the way, I have a question. So how come that Paul or GamerX decides to message an account called Johnny YT Westboy with a Batman profile picture that says, "Hey, it's me, Dwink. Send me evidence of Johnny." Who is that? That's what I want to know.
Not me, because here's the thing, Johnny. Like I have a life outside the internet, and I wouldn't waste my time doing that. And like I wouldn't make myself that obvious if I were actually behind an account like that.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to dig up dirt on you or anything, because I already have plenty of that. But yeah, like I have not made any alt accounts, and whoever's doing that, and like I wouldn't make myself like that obvious. I literally I wouldn't refer to myself as Dwink if I were going under the alias of somebody else or something else, because that would defeat the entire purpose of making the alt account in the first place.
Yeah, same with me. I'm a
and-
huge Batman fan, and you all know that, but I wouldn't make myself that obvious.
Yeah, exactly.
And with me, I blocked you, Johnny. Like, you did not block me. I blocked you on everything. So, like, what's the point in being around you after I'm the one that decided to trace away from you? It just kind of doesn't make sense. I mean, that can happen, but the chances are, like, a lot lower. And, Dwink, Gabe, TDP4 can vouch I did not do anything to you.
Yeah, of course. Yeah.
But you see, here's the thing though. When you first made that video, my first thought was, Bray lied. He said he wasn't going to do anything. He said that he has a life outside of YouTube, going to the gym, all that stuff, which is true. But
you do realize that people can change their minds, right?
Johnny, I can make YouTube videos while having a life. Like, when I was making my video, I was still going to the gym. I was still playing guitar. I was still playing Fortnite with Dwink and others. It's just whenever I take the time to do research is when I did. And that's what I did for my video, and as did TenMillTimes.
Yeah, I don't know why you think that's like a legitimate point in any way, because like people can change their minds if they want to. So like that's an incredibly weak point in my opinion.
Okay, can we talk about like the WutEpGuiz impersonation?
Wait. Well, before we do that, I have a question for Johnny. Another one.
Okay.
Why did you say that Gabe and I have that dick pic that you sent to Agner saved? You told Jack in a call that that me, Gabe, and all have that dick pic you sent to Aggers when you were 17 years old.
Well, the reason why it made me think about that was because, well, mainly, I remember one time whenever me, well, hold up, let me get my mind straight.
Okay.
You would always mention about me getting catfished, and it would always make me think either you or somebody still has it.
What?
So
That's it.
Okay,
That's it?
Johnny. What like in a scale of like 1 to 100, so 1% or 100%. What was the chances of us in your mind thinking we had the picture, or Dwink had it,
Dwink and Gabe.
and Gabe?
well, now since y'all said that, probably a 0 because I know you probably don't have
Well,
it
what
now.
was it before?
Why
That's
did
what
you
I want to know.
Why did you say that in the first place? Because like, first of all, like us making jokes, like you could literally say like you can type in a live stream chat saying like I have a bomb, and then saying that, and then without actually having a bomb, like that's like I would say that's like even more crazy than like me joking about you getting catfish. And me making jokes about you being catfish has no correlation to me saving child pornography. And I fail to see like the logic behind your reasoning, because me making a joke does not equal me having illegal material.
Well,
And the fact and like
you
the
may
fact
not have it.
that the fact hold on, wait, just let me finish. The fact that you also said this with no proof makes you look even worse.
Okay.
So
Now,
if you do believe that I have your dick pic saved, then please show me proof right now.
I know you don't, but here's the thing. Back in January, whenever Jack, Julian, and Sean were in a Discord call, whatnot, and I remember whenever he was mentioning about about it bends to the left. That makes me think, oh crap, he probably has it because he perfectly describes exactly what it looks like. And Sean needs to change the video, episode 2. He also mentions it again, using an AI voice of me.
You said Sean's dick bends to the left, not yours.
Yeah, but I know he was referring to me.
No, he wasn't. He was referring to Sean. And even then, it's a fucking stupid like animation skit. Like, do you really think that like accurately reflects real life?
No, but you see, but the fact of the matter is, whenever Jack mentions it, it makes me, like about me in the Discord call, it makes me think either he has it or he had it at one point.
What? Like, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
So you're saying that like somebody like making a joke is like you think that correlates to like them actually having that material?
Yeah, and might I recall, didn't he say that, I may be wrong, so someone correct me if I'm wrong, but like, wasn't Johnny's reasoning for him doxing you a part of the reason, he said that he was mad because of the homophobic jokes, even though we've made it clear that they were jokes, and he even said that he wouldn't take it to heart?
Yeah, exactly. Like, Johnny, like, did you really doxed me because I made some jokes that hurt your feelings? Like, do you know how fucking embarrassing that is for you? Like,
You
you
could have
committed a
just
crime.
talked to him privately.
You committed a crime against me, and you also committed another crime against me by falsely accusing me of having child pornography. So you committed 2 crimes against me over me making some jokes that I told you straight up that like I wasn't being serious, and like you still committed 2 crimes against me.
And you said you wouldn't take it to heart.
Yeah. So if I wanted to, I could call the Baton Rouge Police Department and report you for spreading false allegations about me and leaking my personal information.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm here.
Anything to say for yourself?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I was gonna say.
Yeah, I falsely accused you of having CP when I was my 17-year-old CP.
Mm-hmm. All right, it's good that you admitted it. But I heard that you and Sammy got into a call with Jack. Is that correct?
Yep, that is correct.
Was this over Snapchat or Discord?
It was Snapchat.
Okay, so so Jack brought up a point saying that when Aggers leaked your penis, you and Sammy tried like using that as a point against Jack, like him like seeing the image.
Yeah. That is
Why did
true.
why did you think that was like a legitimate point to make against Jack? Because here's the thing, if he were to if he was like actively searching for that image and saved it, like yes, I would totally agree that that's wrong, but him like seeing it against his own will while he's also a child too, like that's you can't use that as a legitimate point against anybody. Because like unless they're actively searching for it or attempting to use it in a malicious way, like whatever point you have against Jack viewing the image is irrelevant and weak. Because from what it seems like to me and to the people who saw Jack's video, it seems like you and Sammy are more angry at Jack for unwillingly seeing the image than you are at Aggers for leaking the image. So who's more in the wrong? Aggers for obtaining and leaking child pornography, or Jack for seeing it against his will?
Aggers is in the wrong for doing that.
Exactly. So I do think you owe Jack an apology.
Jack blocked me, so can't really do that.
Okay. Well, you make if you can make a public statement, or if you can have somebody deliver the message to him.
Can you deliver the message to him?
Yes, I can.
Actually,
Okay.
Johnny, because you've been evading us publicly, so I think it's better that you make a public statement.
Yeah.
A public statement on what?
On apologizing to Jack, and I think apologizing to Dwink for the false child porn allegations, or accusations.
And me, you've also accused
and
me.
Gabe.
Like Johnny, you do realize how serious that is, right?
Yep, I understand how.
You do realize that the law could literally get involved, right?
Mm-hmm.
And you have committed 2 criminal acts against me. You might have committed a criminal act against TDP4 recently, and if we wanted to, we could report you to the Baton Rouge Police Department. But yeah, that's all I got to say for now. Who wants to go next?
We're gonna talk about the impersonation of WutEpGuiz.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah,
we
people
haven't got to
avoiding
that
that. So
Yeah, sorry, I went off topic for a bit.
Johnny,
Yeah, that's fine.
tell your story.
Oh
Tell
yeah.
your-
So I have been finding ways of finding out to see whether or not somebody has been harassing not only me but Sammy. And well, I have gotten some DMs that have been saved from somebody that proves that WutEpGuiz admitted that one of those accounts was his. Do you want to see it?
Yes.
Which account?
Yeah.
Yeah, post it here in the server.
Wait, which account is it?
Huh?
Which account is it?
Wait, are you talking about my main account or the account?
The WutEpGuiz account. Yeah, the WutEpGuiz account.
Okay. Okay. I just have to log into this account first.
While we're waiting for ask you a question, Johnny.
Yes, sir.
So yesterday at 2:00 p.m. my time, I received a notification, and that notification was someone with an alternate account that doxed TDP4's face. I just wanted to ask you.
I have the screenshot, and I can show it if TDP4 is okay with that.
Well, Johnny already has this image in question. So it would.
Yeah. It won't matter. Let me share I'm gonna share my screen because I have more. Tell me when you can see my screen. I have my screen turned on.
Okay, I see your screen.
Okay, so who is this? Who made this comment and who made this account?
Imagine being friends with your child. That's Dwink. I mean, not Dwink. Sammy.
Excuse me?
That. I was reading that. Let's see. Chinese doxer. That's Sammy.
Now here's the thing: why I suspect that it's you, Because here's the thing, me and Sammy don't have history. He probably doesn't even know that
and
I
I-
exist.
Can I tell you something? Whenever,
Okay.
whenever Jack confronted me about the picture of me, quoting unquote, sending the picture of your face to Gamer, I sent that evidence because I suspected I was being impersonated. I sent that to Sammy, and I believe I think that's how he got your face, because I sent him the evidence of me accordingly showing your face.
Wait.
Okay. Well, I was gonna say, like, I also have the screenshot here of you sending TDP4's face to GamerX. So
That's
if it's okay, can I post
that's
it in the chat?
that's the one that I suspect that
Well, sure.
was.
Yeah, it
So,
doesn't
yeah,
matter.
could
He
you-
already knows.
Yeah, could you please explain the screenshot? Like, you're saying first you send the picture of TDP4, and then you say Gamer, we need their address, and then GamerX says Johnny Y, and then you say Cole, and then you say I have WutEpGuiz' address. So have you been looking for private information on all of us?
I have not been looking at private information. I believe I'm being impersonated.
So did you send this message?
No, I did not.
Because
And like I said, I have proof of WutEpGuiz admitting that one of those accounts, that Johnny White's West Boys account, was one of his. It was a mimic account.
but you just said that you did leak TDP4's face.
Yeah.
I
After you
sent
said that
I
you did
sent
it.
the
Yeah, 'cause-
I am admitting that I did send the picture of the Johnny Whitey West boy and the Cole conversation to Sammy because I suspected that that was a parody account that WutEpGuiz made of me. So that's how Sammy got your face and made that.
Okay, but in the screenshot, it doesn't say anything about TDP4, and since Sammy and TDP4 don't know each other, there's no reason for Sammy to make an account with TDP4's face and using TDP4's name. So there's no reason for him to make a YouTube channel called TDP4 Playa using this picture of TDP4 if he doesn't, like, he probably doesn't even know, like, he doesn't even know that this is TDP4 because there's no implication that it is. So we have to think about it like this. So the person who made this account has to know who TDP4 is, and they have to know what he looks like. And they also need access to this image in question. Now, you and Sammy were both in the church group chat because you were in it for a while, and then you added Sammy.
I did.
Without us knowing. And, like, here's the thing. Like, none of us would have done this, right? Like,
and another thing, I don't think it's Sammy because I think the only thing Sammy did was search Sammy so he could have proof that you were talking shit about him, which is what I mentioned in my video, and you are aware of this. That the Johnny YT Westboy posted, that picture I recall was from April 11th. Sammy was not added until the 28th, but there was a lot of messages by then. So I don't think he would have taken this time to scroll. And even if he did come across the picture, I don't think he knows that is TDP4.
Yeah, he and I don't have history. And not only that, I also want to add that I sent that picture when you were in the group chat and when we were both in a group call. You were in a group call with me.
Give me a second.
Okay. But you were in a group call with me when I sent that. And I even told you, hey, that's me. Don't send it to anyone. I am trusting you with that. And so Sammy has no reason to go after me, considering he most likely doesn't even know that I exist, and he and I don't have history. And
Also,
you were in a group call with me when I sent that.
Okay.
Can I also add something?
Yeah,
Okay.
go ahead.
I also don't see any reason for this individual to go after TB4 of all people. I mean, if it is you, because like I've said some pretty harsh things to you. Bray has said some pretty harsh things to you. Dwink has said some pretty harsh things to you. Okay, I'm not going to deny it. Okay.
Okay.
Did I go too far?
Rightfully so.
Maybe, but I think my frustrations and everyone else's frustrations are justified.
I don't think I did. I still stand by everything I said.
can I?
Okay, well, no, let me finish.
Go ahead.
So, TDP4, on the other hand, hasn't said anything. He's just like, yeah, I'm done associating with you. So compared to everyone else, I don't see why this person would go after TDP4 out of, all of us.
Yeah. So here, yeah, I think like what I was gonna say before I got cut off was the person who made this alt account has to know who TDP4 is. They have to know what he looks like, and they have to be in contact with Sammy. So
Yeah,
other than
and
you,
that
Johnny,
picture,
do you know anybody else who has those three things in common?
yeah, and that picture was only sent in the church group chat, the group chat you got kicked out of, Johnny, and where you invited Sammy.
Yeah, that's
Do you
also true.
do you want
Like
me
they
to
also
call
need to have
Sammy?
access to the image in
And
the first place.
and I sent that while I was in a group call with you, Johnny.
Johnny, you were gonna
And I
say something. Say what
go
you're gonna
ahead.
say.
Do you want me to call Sammy? Because I told Sammy about you, and like about the whole doxing situation, and he says you look like Michael something, or something like that. I would have to go back to our DMs, but
We can add him later, but Johnny, like you see what we're getting at here, right? Like logically, you are like the main person who would do
that's
this
correct.
because you are
And
the only person.
I
Because
have
not
I have one more thing that this
Okay.
could be Johnny's account. I'm gonna share my screen again.
Okay.
Hold on. Okay. So this is similar to the Simply Yoshi thing. So if we look at the comment, the notification, imagine being friends with the Chinese doxer and the British clown. The comment uses emojis. They spelled doxer wrong. There's two X's in doxer.
they
And there's
refer to me
no
as Chinese.
and there's no capital I and there's no period. Now, SamiVaporStudios, I'm looking at some of his descriptions. They're very well respected grammar. I'm no grammar expert, but I do know, like, I would say I'm intermediate. He uses periods, he uses commas, he has decent grammar. Here's some right here, some decent grammar. Another right here, but with you, Johnny, I can go to even your about page. You don't use any you don't use any periods, no commas. Your grammar's not that good, and I'm not trying to, talk shit about you. Your grammar's not as good as SamiVaporStudios, and it correlates with this comment. And another thing I've noticed, SamiVaporStudios, as far as I've seen, does not use emojis or anything, but you have. I've seen you reply to people who call you a doxer, and you use like skull emojis or laughing emojis. Something like
And
that.
just generally like the way you talk, like that is how you talk, like even on your alt accounts.
Comments are turned off here, so I can't
Like that's how you spoke on the Adrian account, that's how you spoke on the Simply Yoshi account. That's how you've spoken on several different accounts over the years. And it's the same the TDP4 account speaks in the same way that you do on all of your alts. So do you see what we're getting at here? Like
Yeah,
it all adds up.
yeah, I can see. Yeah, I can see where you guys are coming from. I can see that somebody is trying to make it look like that I did it, and I want Weg in here so I can ask him because he has over 100 alternative accounts. I want to know if it's him, and y'all are just trying to play it as if
Johnny,
I'm doing it.
you have thousands of alternate accounts.
You want to know the accounts I have on this device that I'm talking to you from right
Well,
now?
you have like 3 different devices, so
I can
And
show you.
you have several different emails too.
okay.
We also noticed that like TP4, if you want to talk about like the Fortnite thing.
well, it's just an assumption. This is just an assumption. Look, I'm not saying you're online Fortnite every single day, like you're on there 24/7, but every time I every time I'm on Fortnite, I always see you in the lobby. I could either invite you or I can join your party. And the day I get doxxed is when you're all of a sudden offline.
You weren't on.
We could chalk it up as like bad timing.
Yeah.
But like at the same time, it's also convenient. It's pretty convenient that it happens at this specific time during this specific event.
And you didn't live stream yesterday either, which was the day TP4 got doxxed.
These are all my accounts.
Okay.
We know, Johnny. We know you have more accounts than that, though.
You
Hey,
just watch
Johnny,
videos.
how did you find out about the account made on me?
The who?
How did you find out about that YouTube account that was made on me?
Because Bray showed it.
No, but I got in a Fortnite lobby with you, and you already knew beforehand because you said I have a good idea of what this is about, and I wanted to know if you actually knew. I told you, what is this about? And you said, oh, that there's an account with your face on it, and What Up Guys is impersonating me.
Yeah.
So
How did you know about that account?
Yeah.
Like, you knew about that account before we started talking to you about it.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, and you already knew about it beforehand, so how did you know is what my question is. Johnny, you there?
I'm here.
Okay,
Answer
now
his
Answer his question.
yeah.
When
How
you
did you
first
know about
joined, I thought something is wrong, and I knew that's what it's probably going to be about because I know What Up Guys has a history of impersonating random people that I thought he might have done something to him or anybody, and then I'm getting the blame.
So how did you know that, like, this was
Yeah.
specifically the TDP4 account?
Yeah, you described it perfectly because you said, I have a good idea of what this is about. And then I told you, what is this about? And you said, it's a YouTube account with your face on it made about you.
So
And What Up Guys is.
that's another thing we have to take into account. The fact that the person who made this account knew who TDP4 was. They knew that that picture was TDP4, and they knew, and like, the person who made the account had access to the image. And the only two people that have any intent and any, like, reason to do so are you and Sammy. In addition to this, you already knew this account existed before TDP4 joined the Fortnite lobby.
And another point is the grammar.
Yeah.
And
So
before I could
yeah.
even mention it either. I didn't even mention it. He said it beforehand.
So Johnny, like realistically, the only person who could have made this account was you.
I showed you the proof of me of not having that account.
You could have deleted the account before we got into this conversation. You could have deleted it while you were talking to TDP4.
Yeah, but like, that still doesn't answer my question. Like, how did you know about it? Johnny?
I am so confused right now. I haven't even been able to have the time to even do that. I don't like to do that stuff anymore. I stopped doing that when
You did it.
Johnny.
You did it a few weeks. You did it like a little over a month ago.
You did it a month ago with Dwink. You impersonated people left and right. So
You made false CP allegations against me.
right, like Johnny, you have to answer TB4's question. Why? How did you know? You gave a perfect description of what happened before I mentioned it to you.
Yeah.
So
TDP4 didn't mention it. I mentioned it, but that was after we joined this call. We weren't on Fortnite. I was never on Fortnite.
And you already knew about it before TDP4 joined the Fortnite lobby.
Well, it's not me.
What do you mean? Well, realistically, like, if you add up the math, the only person who could have made that account was you.
Have anything to say?
Nope, because I didn't do anything.
Johnny, you said that multiple times before. You said that you didn't leak my face. You said that you didn't. You said that I doxed Sammy. Like, Johnny, like, you are a known liar. So if you have anything, like, anything at all to defend yourself with, now would be the time to do so. Because if you don't, we are going to assume that it's you, because everything adds up and it all points directly towards you. It all goes back to you. So did you send the image to anybody else?
The only person I sent that to was Sammy. Whenever Jack confronted me, I downloaded the evidence that was provided of the fake of the so-called me, and I sent it to Sammy, and Sammy looked at TDP4's face.
But Sammy doesn't know that that's TDP4.
Cause I told him it was TDP4.
What?
So what you're saying is that you did dox TDP4 to Sammy as well. Not only did you dox me to Sammy, but you also doxed TDP4 as well. So that's another thing. You just admitted that you sent. You just admitted that you doxed TDP4.
I was trying to explain that to y'all about Sammy having your face, but
Johnny, it doesn't.
Even pay attention
You sent it to Sammy. TDP4's face. That was when
And
you
you
doxed
said
him.
that it was me.
Yes. So you doxed him. You just admitted to it.
And either you, like, the only two people that don't like any of us, and the only two people with any motive to do this are you and Sammy. So it's got to be one of you two. So if it's not you, then it's Sammy. So are you telling us right now that it's Sammy?
Do you want me to get Sammy into a call? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Finally.
Tell him to join this server.
All right, I will.
Yeah. Send him the. Yeah. I think you can make your own.
Do you have contact with him, or how are you going to talk to him?
Yes, I do.
They're friends again. They're friends again.
What the fuck?
Yeah.
I know. It seems like a really shitty friendship.
I mean, it's Johnny. So.
Yeah, it's Johnny. Yeah. So Johnny, if Sammy denies making this account, what are you gonna do? Johnny, like, you know TDP4 like better than Sammy does. And I do feel like if Sammy were to like dox somebody, TDP4 would not be the first person to do it. Or he would not be the first victim on his list. It would probably be me, WutEpGuiz, Gabe, and maybe Mo Magic. And also Steve Delight, but like we don't talk to Steve anymore, so.
Wow, so he
I'm not entirely ruling out that Sammy could have done this, but like given everything we have and like all the information we've acquired, like Johnny, you are definitely like the #1 suspect. So Johnny, like I asked before, if Sammy denies making this account, what are you gonna do?
No comment, because I don't know.
You have to give an answer, Johnny. Please.
You have to give an answer. This is a serious conversation, Johnny. You can't just avoid serious questions like this, because it only makes you look even more guilty.
I hope I'm not being recorded, am I?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm on my phone.
Yes.
I'm on my phone right now.
Max said he wasn't going to record our conversation. Our conversation. He didn't record it, but he gave a perfect description.
Well, he didn't. He didn't record it. He didn't record it. So that's all that matters. Whatever point. What other point could you make against Jack? Because him making a perfect recollection of events is not the same as recording a call. You asked him not to record a call, but I can't speak. You asked him not to record the call, but you did not ask him to give a perfect recollection of the events that took place. Those are two different things, and like I don't see the logic behind this point of yours.
Also, Johnny, why'd you ask why if we're recording?
Because you seem pretty nervous, Johnny.
Yeah, I do, because I'm tired of going through drama. Ever since this whole doxing crap started, it's been nothing but drama.
Well, Johnny, you shouldn't have made a video pretending to apologize and like maybe things would
evade the criticism and lie.
Actively lie. Yeah,
Disable
Johnny,
your comment sections, change your name constantly.
Yeah, Johnny, you brought this all upon yourself. Don't play the victim card.
Like tell me one person who is a blatant liar or does something illegal, lies to their own community and gets away with it and has like a positive community. Tell me one person.
Yeah, Johnny. So don't you falsely accuse me of doxing and possessing child pornography. So don't pretend like you're a victim.
And you just admitted to doxing me.
Yeah, you doxed 2 people and you spread false child pornography allegations against
and
people.
One thing I'm going to say, Johnny, we're not calling you a doxer based off of that comment that had TDP4's face. We're calling you a doxer because you sent the picture to Sammy and you told him it was TDP4. That was when you did it.
So Johnny,
Yeah.
even if you weren't the one who made this account, you are still an accomplice in this entire
Yeah,
situation.
exactly. You're the reason this image
Okay.
got leaked.
And you're the reason why someone would make that account. If you didn't give that picture to anyone, that comment would not be made.
Yeah, that YouTube channel would not be made.
You're right. It would be made to dox someone else, but not
So Johnny,
TDP4.
so like don't like try to play the victim card, because like you are not a victim at all. You are the one who's literally committing crimes against people, and you are the one who's like instigating the drama. So don't pretend like you're tired of the drama. Like we know you love it, so we're more than fine with entertaining you for a bit. But just so you know, like this isn't gonna look very good for you.
All right, so
I got a question.
Go ahead.
Okay, hold up. I got a question. Who keeps on coming to my live stream and keep harassing me about doxing? That's what I want to know.
I don't know.
People who have viewed the videos that have been made about you, and the people who acknowledge that you are a doxer. Those are the people.
Are you? Were you behind the General Grievous YouTube account?
Johnny, I said earlier that I was at work when you were streaming.
Because you're the only one that calls me a homophobe, the doxer, and all that.
Johnny, it's you being
And
a
you
being a homophobe and a doxer is public information now.
Yeah, I mentioned
like
it
the
in my
same thing.
video. It's in TenMillTimes' video. Anyone can see it. And I looked at the audience retention on my video. The diligence, which is the part of you doxing, actually has a higher retention than the other points. So
Yeah, so Johnny,
probably 50 or 100
Johnny,
people.
you being a homophobe and a doxer is just as common as your YouTube channel having 24,000 subscribers. Like, it's common knowledge now, dude. It's common knowledge, just like how it's common knowledge that EDP is a pedophile.
I looked at one of your latest videos too. It has like 20 dislikes. So like everyone knows.
Johnny, like that's why, is that not the reason why you've been like disabling comments and like deleting comments, because you're too scared to face criticism, and you're scared that it's now public knowledge that you're a doxer and a homophobe. So if you have any evidence that like I'm behind this, or that I'm making alt accounts, like feel free to show me right now. You can't, because you don't have any proof that it's me. And the reason you don't have any proof that it's me is because it's not me. So if you're trying to like shift the blame, or trying to like imply that I've done something, could you at least like show evidence for it?
No, because I ain't got none.
Exactly.
Now, John,
But
I
I just don't understand. Well, I just don't understand why I thought that I was going to get left alone, but yet I keep getting harassed every time I go live. I did not upload or go live for 3 weeks in a row. The second I come back, I start getting harassed.
Johnny, that's because you doxed, you lied to us, and everything. Like, everything documented about you is going to hold you for years, or probably forever.
Like this is gonna follow you for the rest of your life, Johnny.
And
Johnny,
even if everyone stops harassing you, it's going to be in your mind, because you know what you did was messed up.
Like, Johnny, at this point, like, I'm not trying to sound like a dick, but like at this point in time, I don't see how like any college would accept you, or how any like employer would hire you, because of like your track record of doing like really heinous shit on the internet. So this is gonna follow you for the rest of your life. There are more people outside of like our circle that know about the bad things that you've done. So
like who? Oh.
The entire, like, just like the general YouTube audience, I guess, because like I said before, it's now public now. It's now common knowledge that you're a homophobe and a doxer, correct?
Yeah.
Yes or no, Johnny?
Yeah.
What? I couldn't hear you.
He said yes. It was low quality.
No, I want him to say it again.
Yes, I acknowledged it.
Okay. All right. Well, there you go. There you go. That's the answer to your question.
And expect to keep getting harassed, Johnny. You know, you brought that up.
It's not. I wouldn't even say most of it's like harassment. Most of it's like genuine criticism. Because, Johnny, like, you are a criminal, and you are a bigot, and like those are like two of the worst. You hate gay people.
Why do you keep judging me for that? It's my opinion.
Because you hate gay people. We know that.
What's wrong with it?
What?
All right, okay, let's all relax.
What do you mean? What's wrong with being? What do you mean?
You said that you changed your mind.
Yeah. Are you? So were you lying about that too?
What about being what?
Being a homophobe.
Yeah, you said that you changed your mind. So did you yet again tell us what we wanted to hear so that you wouldn't get backlash for it?
I'm just trying to figure out on
Yes or no?
why,
Yes or no?
why-
Answer his question. Answer his question. Yes or no?
No.
Because
So you do hate gay people still?
Mm.
Yes or no, Johnny? Do you hate gay people?
Yes.
disgusting.
Why?
Disgusting.
Why do you still hate gay people?
It's my choice. You can't judge somebody.
Yes, we can. Okay, here's the thing. Like, Johnny, like, you're entitled to have your opinion. You know, I believe in the first.
You just
Hold on.
answered your-
Shut up. I'm
answered your
talking.
question.
Shut up.
Drop.
Shut up. I'm
Entitled
talking.
to have your own opinion, right?
Johnny,
Let
shut
him
up.
speak.
Shut up, Johnny. I'm talking. Don't interrupt. Johnny, like, I believe in the First Amendment. I believe that everybody should be entitled to have their own opinions. Like, if somebody were like calling for the death of like Asian people, like obviously I wouldn't support that, but I would still support their right to say that, despite the fact that I'm an Asian person. So, Johnny, like, if you want to hate gay people, that's fine. But just so you know, like, you are at like the bottom of the barrel. You are like one of the worst human beings in the world. You are like the reason why prejudice exists in the world. You will always be like homophobes, racists, transphobes, ableists, sexists. Like all those people will be evil. And Johnny, I do consider you an evil person. You are a garbage human being, in my opinion. And if you want to hate gay people, then that's totally fine. But just so you know, you are going to continue getting backlash for it. And
Johnny,
Why do you think it's bad?
okay,
because
I'll
it's
tell you
because
why.
it's
Let me take the floor, Dwink. I got this. So, Johnny, gay people are a group of people, all right? So, would you say you're on the same wavelength as a sexist, so a person who hates girls or guys? Do you think you're a racist, people who hate black people, Asian people, Hispanic? Do you think you're on the same wavelength with those people?
No.
Why?
why not?
Answer his
Exactly.
question.
Exactly.
No comment.
Exactly.
Johnny.
Exactly.
You realize homophobic people are people who hate a group of human beings. That is the same with hating black people because they are a group of humans that are different to you. And it's the same with hating a girl because you're a guy. It's the
Johnny-
same. It's the same with hating Asian people because you're not Asian. It's the same wavelength because you're hating on a group of people. And like Dwink said, you can have your opinions because I respect the First Amendment. I respect freedom of speech, but do not expect people to support your opinion. I don't care if it's legal. You're not going to be respected for it, and you will be harassed for it because that's what people do on the internet. That's been a thing since the 90s.
Yeah, like Johnny, we live in a time where it's common knowledge that homophobia is wrong. And like the fact that you still believe it is like really fucked up. And I also think it's fucked up that you lied to us saying that you support gay people still.
And I found it hypocritical that he thinks that racists and sexists aren't the same wavelength as homophobic people. They all have a hatred for a group of humans.
Yeah, so Johnny, my question to you is what makes a homophobe better than a racist? Like what makes you different from racists or ableists or transphobes? What makes you different from them?
Johnny?
I'll be right back.
Oh my god.
Also, didn't he say he was gonna add Sammy into this call?
Yeah, I was.
Sorry, I,
mention
I,
that.
I had to go AFK. What did he say?
Johnny,
Didn't
he
he also?
said he'd be right back or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, like he knows, like he can't answer these questions because he knows that
He knows we're
like he
right.
doesn't have any grounds to stand on. It's like what like it's a legitimate question. What makes a homophobe better than a racist?
And he didn't. If I recall, did he not answer the questions like how did he know about that account's existence, or how did he?
Yeah, he didn't even answer that yet.
Yeah, so
And he didn't
I think
even
it pretty much
have a-
confirms that
Made that.
Johnny's the one behind the account, or at least he had some part in the creation of this account.
I mean, even if he does not, he still admitted to doxing TDP4.
Yeah,
One way or the other. Hell, for all we know, he could just be muted and listening to us right now.
he's probably.
And
Oh, Jack, remember in Jack's video when he said that like Johnny was like recording parts of the conversation? He's probably been doing that with like this call too,
Yeah.
despite the fact that like he doesn't want us recording it.
I don't give a fuck.
Yeah, like what the
Like-
fuck is he gonna do? He just admitted that he doxed TDP4 and that he still hates gay people.
And plus, like, even if he is recording, none of us know. Like, no parties know, so it's illegal.
Yeah.
But,
So he.
but to be honest, I care less. Yeah, he can record this.
So
Say
now.
what?
So
Say what?
Hey, all right, Johnny. What was TDP4's question again? Or Dwink's?
Johnny, what makes a homophobe better than a racist?
have anything to say?
Nope.
Exactly.
Exactly. So what you said to me was a lie.
And it's stupid too, Johnny. Like, why do you get yourself in these situations when you know you can't defend yourself?
I've been trying my best to stay away from drama, but yet y'all just
No,
lured
no,
me
that's not
asking
true.
for it.
That's not true. That's
You
not
could
true.
have let this go, but yet you decided to dox Dwink.
And
You
TDP4.
decided to dox me. You decided to make false CP allegations against me. You decided to make a video making fun of the situation. You chose to lie to your viewers saying that you never doxed anybody. You also lied saying that I doxed Sammy. And now, like, you are a
and
part
you
of the
doxed and you doxed TDP4 on Discord.
Yeah, and you doxed TDP4, and like we're like it's like we're 95% sure that you are the one who made this TDP4 account. Johnny, you just admitted to us that you sent that the picture of TDP4 to Sammy, correct?
I did.
So yes, you did dox TDP4, and you did have a part in this account being made.
Yeah, and you said that you wouldn't
either
and
directly
you
or
would.
indirectly.
Yeah,
All right, now Johnny, are you still going to invite SamiVaporStudios into the call or the server?
I have not heard from him. He's been leaving me undelivered for the past 30 minutes.
All right.
Can you show the proof that you were talking about earlier? Or answer my question from earlier, which is, how did you find out about the account's existence? Johnny,
All right.
can you answer my question? How did you find out about the account's existence?
All right. All right. Y'all caught me.
So you made the account.
So you did make it.
You did make the account.
So you.
Well, I want to hear from Johnny. So Johnny, you made the TDP4 account and commented on Gabe's video?
No, but I told Sammy to do it to troll.
So
Oh,
you told so you were an accomplice in Sammy doxing.
And you
I
own
was.
the account
Why would-
too.
Okay, so like here's the thing, Johnny. Like whether you did or you didn't, you still come out looking really bad. Because like you might be telling us that you did it now, but at the same time, like knowing your past with like lying and shit, like at the same time, I don't think Sammy really has any motivation to like make an account of TDP4 with his face. The only person who really has any real motive to do that is you. So like I do think that like you might be telling us now that you told Sammy to make this account. And granted that makes you look bad, but like I think we all know the answer. Like we all know that you made this account.
And you just admitted it. You said you caught me.
Yeah, so you made this account.
only then you tell the truth once there's enough evidence stacked up against you. And
Yeah.
you were said that you had proof.
Yeah, so Johnny, you made this account. It wasn't Sammy, it was you.
Yeah, and you were about to rat out your friend too.
I feel bad for Sammy. Like I never thought I'd say this, but I feel bad for Sammy.
You were about to rat out Sammy for something
And
he
throw him
didn't
under
do.
the bus.
Yeah. So
How
Johnny,
do you think that would be?
you made this account. Let's let the horse say it. Johnny, did you make this TDP4 account? Yes or
Johnny,
no?
you're only making yourself worse by being silent.
Yeah, Johnny, you better tell us now because we're about to call the Baton Rouge Police Department.
Yes.
So you did make this TDP4 account.
Yes.
Okay,
And
why?
Why did you do it?
did you
Because
do it?
can I also add on something, Dwink? Bray and Gabe have rightfully said, and I am saying rightfully because their anger towards you is justified. They have said some of the most harsh things towards you. I, on the other hand, said nothing to you. I just told you that I want nothing to do with you and that I'd move on from you, and I blocked you from there on. So why go after me when I, of all people, haven't done anything to you?
Johnny, just
So
answer
answer
me,
my question,
please.
Johnny. Answer it. Why? Johnny.
What?
Don't
Why
take that.
did you dox TDP4 even though he was the one that did the least, like, I guess in your words, drama with you? But me, Dwink, and Gabe, TenMillTimes,
And Jack,
Sean, yeah, all of them have gotten drama with you a lot. But TDP4, he's like in the lower tier of having drama with you.
Literally nothing to you. So
Yeah,
why would you?
Yeah, TB4 doesn't even like drama. TB4 doesn't even want to get involved in drama. So
I mean,
Thanks
and
to you, he
literally,
did.
as I've already said, but in case Johnny didn't hear it, Dwink, Jack, Sean, Bray have rightfully said some of the most harsh things towards you. Their anger towards you is justified. They have said some of the most harsh things towards you. I said nothing to you. I just blocked you and moved on. That's it. So why go after me?
You better have an answer because I have the police department's phone number pulled up right now.
So all this is depending on
I did it. I
All right,
did
well,
it. I did it to I
say it. Say it.
all right. I'm gonna call the police department if he doesn't say. Johnny, you have 10 seconds. 10.
I did it to harass TDP4.
Why? We're asking why you did that though. We know you harassed him, but why did you do it?
I did it because I was bored and I had nothing to do.
Such a pathetic human being, Johnny.
You are genuinely
Johnny, this is
pathetic.
literally why you have no real life friends, because you chose to do something. You're selfish, and you have to go out and you have to do it in the most low standards to make yourself feel better, and you want to hurt us. Like, dude, I'm stressing out right now, and that is something I shouldn't be going through. I have a bad heart, a genetically bad heart. You're putting me through this shit, man. This sucks. And this is what you're doing to me. Dwink is probably stressed. TP4 is probably the most stressed. Gabe is probably stressed. Other people who aren't in this call, who are in our friend group, are probably stressed because you are trying to make us miserable. Why? All we did was criticize you. That's it.
The fact that you're doing all this while you're moderating, what are you gonna do?
Make a public statement about everything I did.
Not gonna change.
Well, I don't see.
Make a statement right now, Johnny.
Yeah, and didn't you not just complain to me in the Fortnite lobby that you're tired of us dragging you into drama and you're tired of us, quote unquote, harassing you? You only gave a reflection of yourself.
You just harassed TDP4 and you stressed us out.
Yeah, my friends who are actually concerned for me.
And you're the one complaining about being harassed when you're the one doxing people. You are no better than Aggers. You do realize that you are a criminal, right?
Yes.
You are an evil human being, Johnny. You are definitely, like, here's the thing. Like, I've been doxxed before. Like, I've had, like, my address leaked. I've had my full name leaked. I've had my parents' information leaked.
You've had your face leaked.
I've had my face leaked. Like, compared to all that, that's, like, not really that bad. But I've actually been, like, doxxed before. But Johnny, I will say right now, you are worse than the person who doxed me. You are the worst human being I've ever met online.
Yeah, and if anything, I've gained more respect for a gamer for disavowing your actions.
That reminds me. Is gamer your friend?
Nope. I cut ties with
why?
him.
And why?
No, he cut ties with you.
Oh yeah, that's right.
You don't even know why he unfriended you. Because you don't fucking own up to the shit you do. And you never will. Probably never will.
He never will. He literally lied about he lied about him not doxing Dwink on stream, if I recall.
Yeah, he did. And he also said that in his comment section too.
Yeah, so
Johnny.
he's probably gonna
If
own
you
up to it. But we let you off the hook after you doxed Dwink. And yet you went back to doing it.
You literally went back to the ninth pillar of hell. You know, you literally walked out of it unscathed. Well, physically unscathed, mentally not, I guess. But you decided to go back there and do stupid shit again. And we didn't even fucking talk to you. Like we let you do your own fucking thing.
Really? Because I kept getting harassed. And
that's not our problem. That's your problem.
That's not our problem. Yeah.
People are harassing you because you keep doing stupid shit.
It's not even harassment. It's just criticism. I've yet to see any like real form of harassment. Like when I consider if it's like harassment, I consider harassment like intimidation or like repeated like offensive behavior towards somebody. So like Johnny, you I wouldn't even say you've been harassed. You've been rightfully criticized by the people because the people realize how much of a degenerate you are.
Everyone's gonna know now, dude, because you brought this upon yourself. We've been trying to tell you this. I know you're not paying attention, like you have been for a while, but man, what the fuck?
And
I literally saw you turn into a fucking monster, dude. What the fuck?
Nothing we say matters to you. I know that,
No,
John.
it isn't. We're just venting at this point.
Yeah.
Johnny's probably watching fucking YouTube, watching LaserDeem do a shitty challenge right now.
Smiling for all we could know.
Watching a Mr. Beast yacht video, whatever he's doing. He doesn't give a shit about us.
So Johnny, what do you have to say for yourself?
Do not contact me again.